to the show. If you're new here and you're just dropping in, you want to peep back, you can get keywords out of other videos, but this is basically going to be a breakdown of the bulk of what's going to be in the giveaway. Now, there's no trout fishing stuff in here because I don't know, most likely the winner might not be a trout fisherman or they might not have trout by them, so we're going to skip that. If the winner is a trout fisherman, I'll definitely throw in some trout stuff in with it. Like what's in here is subject to change once I contact the winner and kind of get better of feel for what type of fishing they like to do. So let's get this thing started. Right here on top. Ugh. The Adrenaline Craw. Okay, so this is green pumpkin blue flake. I have really good luck everywhere with this color. I'm originally from the Midwest. This green pumpkin's a solid color everywhere, but I really like the green pumpkin blue flake and the Adrenaline Craw because it is a longer craw. You can Texas rig it, you can throw it as a trailer, you can cut it down to fit whatever you need because it's got a really good profile. Okay, these are really awesome, and the claws float, so it makes a really cool, like, heavy jig trailer. I I really like these, and I don't throw that many craw style baits. Speaking of which, this is the Adrenaline Bug. These are 4-inch guys. It's in Junebug. Junebug is a hot color, okay? I'm not trying to give you guys, be like, oh, I want a giveaway. He's only giving trash colors. No, that's not what we're doing here, okay? I don't want to give away trash because I don't use trash. But yeah, the Adrenaline Bug, this is another great one. It's great for trailers. You can go throw this on a Texas rig. You can throw this on a Carolina rig. You can... These work. These work great, okay? And we got a Googan Baits Watermelon Red Flake Trench Hog. Okay. I really like the Trench Hog, okay? This is one of those creature baits, besides like the Adrenaline Bug and other things like these from 6th Sense, the Hogwalla. Okay, this is like the bait that got me into throwing bigger creature baits. Okay, and I hate to say it like that, but before this, I'd throw big worms. Yeah, big creature baits, not so much. But I've caught a surprising amount of fish on trench hogs, and this is the full-size one. It's a great color, especially now that we're getting, like, the next real fishing season is going to be pre-spawn. I find with a little red flake in there, because it's essentially green pumpkin with red flake. When they say watermelon red flake, they mean green pumpkin with some red sparkles. It does double duty. I really love this color, and I feel like it fishes really well. Okay. Okay, so next up, we got Big Bite Baits. This is another, like, green pumpkin blue craw type of deal, but these ones are a little bit different. So they've got the added bite juice from them, and it's just a smaller profile overall for the main body of the bait. But what I really like about these are the claws on them are absolutely huge. Okay, the claws are almost the same size as the body of the bait. These make excellent trailers, and if you want something to, not so much a craw trailer, turn it sideways and it becomes like a fish trailer. These are really neat trailers, and they're solid. I like how circular, it's kind of like a fat worm. So even if you break the claws off throwing it, you can use this body as a trailer on like anything else just to add mass to it. This is a really good versatile bait. Okay, so next up, we got the Lunker Hunt. These green guys. Okay, so I don't love stick baits, and I don't like Lunker Hunt, but I actually like these. And fortunate enough for the guy that's going, or girl, the person that's going to win this weird color, the lighter green is close enough to a chartreuse that I think it just helps. It's kind of like having a little chartreuse pen. I've got, these are great. Like below just buying a Cinco, these are pretty good. And it's just this color. All the rest of them, not really a big fan. But this color, I like this color. Okay, I feel really bad I'm giving away Lunker Hunt stuff because I don't really like Lunker Hunt, but it's actually like the most legit Lunker Hunt thing that I think I've actually ever used and caught consistent fish with. And the pack is fairly big, so you can rip them down if you want to for Ned rigs or whatever. Alright, and last, so I bought a couple of the Bass Pro Shops exclusive packs for the money bags, okay? They were on sale, and I had a coupon. I bought like 4 or 5 of the money bag sacks because the money bags are really useful. And this is the only color in there besides the Alabama Cross style one with all the glitter, but I burned through all of those over the summer. But this is the only other color in there that I had really good luck with. So it's like a green pumpkin on one side, but the other side is kind of like this kind of pearlescent bluish purple. It's kind of like throwing Junebug and green pumpkin at the same time. And depending on how you flip the bait over on your lure or how you throw it on your Texas rig, flip it side to side, it's easier than burning a whole entire plastic, throwing it away, and switching out. I don't know. This color worked great. That and the Alabama bug one, but I used all those ones. But you can't actually like legitimately buy these now. Okay, so all the people have left because they think I'm just gonna sit here and give away absolutely nothing but soft baits because we all know how much we hate soft baits. So they've now stopped watching the video, so we can continue. So we're giving out hooks too. 3-aught EWG spear points. I've made the point in the last video that these are really great for weirder style Texas rigs, especially ones that you want to keep in a specific spot, so you use that extra angle of the hook to your advantage. These are pretty great. Okay. 5-aught stout wide gap hooks. This is going to be perfect for like your trench hog and the bigger craw, and maybe for the stick. I really like these hooks. So it's the standard EWG. It's a 5-aught. It's just a heavy wire hook. And if you want to throw anything weightless, this is great. These are awesome hooks. Alright. Throwing some worm style hooks in there from Googan, the hammer hooks. These are a 4-aught. These would be great for, well, the stick baits. I actually don't have any big worms in this. That's weird. Anyway, I didn't want to make this all about soft baits. But yeah, so these are actually surprisingly decent hooks. I have not broken any of the Googan hooks of these hooks. The ones on the actual baits, I've broken those. These, not so much. They're actually really decent. Mustad, Ultra Point, another, these ones are 4-aught EWGs. These are a great hook. And I figure if I'm giving you a heavy option, a smaller curved option to pin more lighter stuff, this is another good point. Just a normal standard EWG. It's a high quality hook. It's a Mustad. These are fantastic. Okay. And then finally, for those of you guys that might want to, like, I don't know, throw this a little finesse here. Spearpoint GP Finesse 1-aught hooks. Okay. Because of the added angles of the Spearpoint hooks, I really like these. Especially if you're gonna, like, if you have like flukes and you nose hook them, how they kind of just move sometimes. With these, they don't do that. And it's nice. I also find that that added divot right there also helps with these for when you're doing like Neko rig, or if you're doing a drop shot or whatever where you're not nose hooking it. I just like these. I will admit that these are finesse hooks, so they are lighter wire, and they're not quite as strong as some of the other ones, but the presentation that you can get out of these pretty much makes it worth it. I really, really like these. Okay, so we're past the hooks and the soft plastics. Okay, that's the boring part. This is the part that everybody expected. Okay, that Monster Bass Slick Stick 110, half ounce. I actually didn't get this from them now that I'm on their pro staff for the giveaway. It's just this. Okay, I don't feel like that there's that many like good red jerk baits. I mean, there's a Provoke 106, and then Megabass has some in the Vision 110. But this shatter pattern, I actually like this. I've pretty much completely destroyed one, and then I got another one, and then I got this one. And I was like, this is going to be awesome for the giveaway, because with like early, like pre-spawn, and right now that we're into fall turnover, suspending fish, and they're getting angry about red again, this is awesome, because it's actually red in person. The camera kind of pulls it out to like a pink. Okay, that's pretty legit. Alright, later next year, Black and Blue Hummer. Okay, Googan Squad, 3/8 ounce buzzbait. It's a 3/8 ounce buzzbait, and it's in black and blue, and it goes with basically all of the trailers here. Okay, it's a bug. It catches fish. It's good. It's the right color. They make good sound. It's a durable bait. It's got a good wire bait keeper. It's pretty solid. I throw it more than I'd like to admit to, but it's good. Okay, next up, Jinko Fishing Spy Bait. On those weird days where nothing else is really working, spy baits are weird, and it's perfect for a weird day. I've caught not as many bass as I'd like to admit to, but a whole bunch of trout. But it does catch fairly good bass, surprisingly, with this light of hardware that's on it. Plus, you can catch crappie on it, you can catch panfish, you can target other species with this while you're trying to find the bass. And spy baits are always great for the winter. They make just enough noise, but they're super subtle. Okay, what else we got in here? Green Pumpkin Football Jig. This guy's a half ounce guy. This will basically be perfect for a lot of like your bigger trailers that I've thrown here. Half ounce is a good standard size. I didn't want to give anybody like an ounce jig and have them accidentally snap their pole or send it to the moon or whatever. But a half ounce football jig, these are great. These are really great. And I don't know who Buckeye is, but they make great jigs. I actually really like them. Okay, so this is a jack slap. This is another really great bait. It's tungsten. It's a tail spinner. It's got fantastic hardware. It's good. Highly recommend that guy. Can't do a giveaway without a chatterbait. Okay. This is black and blue. Mixes perfectly with all the trailers. You can put anything on it. I was going to put some Elastec plastics in with this, but I didn't want somebody to possibly be able to create a mess by mixing plastics. That's just kind of one of the things. But this paired with the Razor Shad or any paddle tail or any of the craws turned sideways, mint. Plus that black and blue color just catches fish. Alright, what's next? Vega frog from 6 Cents. It's a popping frog. It's a frog. Got another one on my desk. I really like this popping frog. This is one of the better frogs, and this was one of my bigger producing frogs for the summer. Normal things, I wouldn't even necessarily boil this guy. Don't really have to, it's pretty soft. But I bent the back hooks up on mine. I feel like it helps with hookup. It probably doesn't. It's probably just me psyching myself out, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. Alright, what else we got in here? Okay, we'll just go this route. So this is a mini clutch. It's a baby lipless, okay? This thing is actually really good because it's got kind of a weird tinny rattle to it, and the red color is perfect for right now. It's going to be perfect in the spring, and it's light enough it doesn't just sink straight down to the bottom, so you can fish this pretty dirt shallow. It's good bait. Surprisingly, a really good bait. While we're talking about lipless, 6 Cents Quake. Is that a Quake? Yeah, that's a Quake. It's the smaller Quake. Because I'm also doing a red Quake 80. This one's a suspending one, so that's kind of really neat. So when you cast it out, it's not going to sink down, and you'll be able to kind of work it a little bit like a jerkbait. It's got tons of action. This thing, I'm upset that I found out about suspending lipless so late into the year, so I couldn't abuse them during the spawn. But you'll be able to, and you got a red one. Okay. Where am I at? Okay. Black and blue hybrid swim crank. Okay. This thing gets down. This is like a good, like, beginner way to, like, start playing with glide baits, I feel like. Dives 2 to 3 feet, stays pretty shallow, and the action is great. So if you're going to be fishing in dirtier water, if you're stuck on the bank, and you need a bait that has drying presence because it's larger and displaces more water, or you're just throwing over grass and weeds and stuff that haven't grown up yet because it's early spawn and you want to cast that shadow, I like this bait. I like this bait quite a bit, and I kind of don't like how much I want to admit to it. And this is that black magic color. This is cool. This is really, really cool. We're going to shift gears off of 6 Cents for a hot minute. So, oh wait, no we're not. I don't know what I was thinking. But this is Speedwake. It's another kind of idea. It's a jointed bait, and it stays on the top. But if you reel it fast enough, you can pull it underwater about 6-7 inches, and it just kind of, you know how bait fish when they're hunting, they kind of go underneath the surface and you see the V? Okay, if you reel this fairly fast, it dives down about 6-7 inches, and it does that. And this thing creates some pretty sweet topwater blow-ups, and it's light enough anybody can throw it. I think this is the heaviest bait that I'm probably going to give away at this point. 7/8 of an ounce. It's pretty hefty, but I think it's worth it. Just kind of gear up for it. Dogma 100 from 6 Cents, and another super sweet color here. This thing's cool. Baby shad. It's 1/2 ounce. It's a nice topwater walking bait, and it's a good color. If I can get to roll over so you can see anything but the belly. And it's a great bait. I can't be upset about it. It's pretty awesome. And then keeping kind of on that topwater kick, so you have fun later in the summer, I've also thrown in the Hyper Jerk. I'll admit, I haven't got to play with this as much as I wanted to because it got cold here so quickly after I got mine. I decided to grab another one because I thought it looked really neat. It's like... It's kind of like a topwater... How do I describe it? It's like a topwater jerkbait. Like, kind of like a walking bait, but not. It's a topwater jerkbait. And you can just make it skitter wherever, jerk it, pop it, throw it, whatever. I just didn't get to play with mine very much. But I've seen awesome things about this. And when I did get to use this, when the bite died down, it looked amazing in the water. 10 degrees warmer, I would have been all over them. But it was too cold for me. But you're getting one. Alright. And the last bait that I'm throwing in the giveaway, and it's going to be the heaviest bait that's going to be in the giveaway. A draw. A 6 cents, 6-inch draw. And Gold Reactor. This color is actually really sweet. And I kind of thought this would be like, I don't know, like that little extra icing on the cake. Comes with the tail, brand new. It's all in there. It's all happy. Why is that not underneath there? It's weird. I've never opened it. But yeah, there you go. Gold Reactor draw. Or trace, not draw. Anyway, yeah, this guy is heavy, so whoever wins, they might want this, they might not want this. It's slow sinking, but I still think it's like, yeah, it's almost 2 ounces. But the trace, it's like my favorite under 7-inch swim bait. I don't know. I just really like it because you can swim it like normal. You can make it like an angry fish swimming away. And if you just pop it, it does a 180. It looks back the other way. And then when you start reeling it again, it just spins right back around. It's a really cool bait. And with it being slow sinking, it basically suspends. It really close to suspending. But yeah, this is the giveaway, guys. This is what I got. And this is going to be the last video, the last keyword. And the last keyword is going to be gimme. That's it. So if you want to enter below, check down there. Send it to my Instagram, all the keywords you find. And this will be the 8th and final... No, 9th? This is the final keyword. So if you go back through the videos, all the videos with my Instagram in the description, that means there's a secret keyword hidden inside it. Now, the only thing about this is, please live in the continental United States. International shipping is super rough right now. And this is super, believe it or not, this is fairly heavy. So... please live in the United States if you're going to enter. But yeah, when we hit my next milestone, I'll do another giveaway. It'll be better. It'll be cooler. Might do something different. Might not do baits next time. Might do a combo. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. But yeah. And this is subject to change. Like, if somebody wins this and they're a trout fisherman, and on top of being a bass fisherman, I'll throw in some trout stuff that I have kind of stashed over there. But I figure a majority of the viewers right now are all bass fishermen. So there it goes. So, enter. Stay safe out there. I really don't want to ask you guys to like my videos, but I think I'm gonna have to start asking guys to like my videos because like my likes are like 10%, and I kind of have a feeling I know the same people that are liking all my videos are the same people that always like all my videos. I don't know them in real life. It's just consistent viewers. Um, and watch the water temps out there, guys. Just stay safe. Wear your life jacket. Don't go alone. Don't do stupid things. Most of the country right now is really cold. Just, yeah, stay safe. Alright, take care. Tight lines. Go rip some lip.